220 kVA genset, eliminating pests and restoring efficiency. Cleaning of the 220 kVA genset was a crucial task aimed at eliminating dirt, pests, and other unwanted elements that could compromise its efficiency. Although protective gear should have been worn, it was absent during the activity, which posed a safety risk. Despite this, the team proceeded with caution, focusing on restoring the genset to optimal working condition. The process began with preparation and inspection. The genset was examined for visible signs of infestation, dirt buildup, and damage. While safety protocols typically call for gloves, masks, and eye protection, these were unfortunately not used in this session. The team was aware of the potential hazards involved, but remained focused on executing the task effectively. External washing followed as the first major step. Using high-pressure water, the team removed layers of dirt, grime, and grease that had accumulated on the genset surface. Without gloves or masks, they worked carefully to avoid direct exposure to chemicals and contaminants. Despite the lack of protective gear, they ensured that all exterior components were thoroughly cleaned, including vents, casing bolts, and access panels. Once the outside was restored to a clean state, attention shifted to internal cleaning. Side doors were opened to access the inner compartments, revealing accumulated dust, debris, and evidence of rodent activity. Without protective gloves, the team manually extracted nests and drop-ins, using industrial vacuums and compressed air to clear out hard-to-reach areas. The cooling system, fuel lines, and electrical wiring underwent meticulous inspection to ensure pests hadn't caused any significant damage. Following the internal cleanup, sanitization and pest prevention became the focus. Although protective equipment was not used, the team proceeded with disinfecting the genset's interior, applying pest repellent solutions designed to prevent future infestations. Openings and entry points were identified and secured to reduce the risk of rodents returning. Despite the missing gear, they prioritized minimizing exposure to strong chemicals while ensuring the genset would remain pest-free in the long run. By the end of the cleaning session, the 220 kVA genset was fully revitalized, free from dirt, pests, and debris that could hinder its performance. While the lack of protective equipment was an important lesson learned, the team successfully restored the unit's efficiency, ensuring that it remained reliable for future operations. its dedication. We aren't experts, but we understand what needs to be done to keep our grip and letting equipment performing at its best. Through consistent maintenance and hands-on care, we ensure everything is ready for your production needs. Follow our journey as we tackle routine tasks with precision and keep things running smoothly. Like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with our simple but effective maintenance practices.